The Statue of Liberty in New York City is one of the most American things you can think of other than gender reveal parties. But unfortunately, this is not a gender reveal party in Minecraft. Today I'm building the Statue of Liberty herself. In fact, I'm actually building the entire island that she stands on. So buckle up, grab your fireworks, quarter pounders, and your bald eagles as we get right into this awesome build. And we are getting started here with this massive build in the middle of the ocean, as you can see. But it will not be ocean for long because we're already getting started on the Statue of Liberty. Now, like I said in the intro, I'm building the entire island that the Statue of Liberty stands on. So you can see this is a bunch of water, but it will not be water for long because right now you can see in this orange wool, I am actually mapping out the entire island. The yellow star you can see right there is actually the pedestal for the statue itself, and there we go, we just filled it in, and now we have an official island to build on. So we are no longer floating in the middle of the ocean, which is fantastic. So there we go, just like that. And if you guys are curious, I see a lot of comments in a lot of my videos asking how I do these and how I get like the measurements and stuff. I use Google Earth, and I have a sort of way of measuring out things. I have a lot of posts about it on my channel, how I build things, and also on my TikTok and Instagram I post how I build things. So if you're interested in learning how I do this stuff, go check out those social media platforms if you're interested. But there you go for that. But here we are coming around and getting the pretty like basic path work set up and everything there. Before we get into the nitty gritty and the details of everything, you got to have the basic foundations for everything set up. Everything needs to be in the right place before you can start going ham, going nitty gritty with all the detail. And the path work is really just the easiest way to get everything set up and in a way that you can easily identify where things need to go. You can measure how far off the pathways that buildings are, and it's really easy if you have the path work set up. So if you are doing your own builds, guys, start with the path work and start with the really basic outlines of everything, because it's going to be a lot easier for you guys to work on something if you have the basic path work and the foundations really set up. So yeah, there you go. There's my little tip of the day. But as I was yapping about how to be a better builder, we actually got started on the actual pedestal for the Statue of Liberty right here. And so if you didn't notice, or you don't really pay close attention, which a lot of people don't, including myself, the Statue of Liberty actually sits on top of a pretty tall pedestal, which is actually a pretty good chunk of the height of the full statue. If you see here, this is a pretty tall pedestal, and the Statue of Liberty is actually going to sit on top of this really, really tall thing. And without the pedestal, it actually wouldn't look super tall. I think it's only about something around 30 meters tall, the actual statue itself, which is pretty crazy. Actually, I think it's closer to 40 meters, but somewhere around there. So yeah, that big pedestal right there is actually really important to the statue itself, and it looks very detailed, as you can see. And I don't know why that orange wool on the pedestal is still there. My replay model was kind of bugging out for this whole video, so that orange wool should be gone by now. It should be just textured the stone like the rest of the pedestal is, but hopefully in the next replay clip you'll see that that's all textured up and looking good. But right here we're working on the trees and the foresty part of this island. A good chunk of this island is forested off with nice trees and bushes, and if you guys watch my channel, you know how much I love that, so I'm very happy to see a lot of trees here. You can see I just copy and pasted the actual wood and the branches and the tree trunks themselves, and then I use World Edit to add the leaves on my own, and that way I wasn't making every single tree 100% custom, so it wouldn't take ages, but the leaves also gave each tree its own little uniqueness. So there's that, and you can see I'm adding little tiny baby trees right there in the openings and stuff like that. And then I'll come in the end here, and then I'll add a little bit of coarse dirt down there, because you know it's a lot of tree cover, not a lot of sunlight can get through down there, so there's gonna be a lot of patchy areas with not a lot of grass. So there's that, and then there's this little section right here, which is where you would get off of the boat when you come to the Statue of Liberty, because remember, it is on an island, so you have to take a boat to get there. So there is a little boat dock that's going to be on the left of your screen right now. I'm not going to build it yet, but that's going to be the last thing that I do. But you can see on the left side of your screen is where it's going to go. And then this area, there's going to be like some little gift shop areas, I think. And in the back there, those are just like maintenance buildings, I assume, something like that. But now we are adding the beautiful little foliage and all the bushes and the little flowers, and some little trees are getting set up here. And this area looks really, really nice. This is a nice little entrance area to the Statue of Liberty. And I didn't talk about that little big circle square in the back area, which I should probably talk about for a minute. That's like a big central area. I really like how that area turned out. You'll see we'll work on it a little bit more in a little bit, but I think it's a really cool area, and it gives a nice little view of the actual statue. Once you turn the corner that you guys will see in the cinematics, I think it really looks really, really nice. I'm so happy with how that turned out. And then right here is a little sitting area. Nothing too crazy here, just a lot of filler pretty much. But we got some seats and some umbrellas and a nice little tree right there, gives some shade. So there's that. And while we are building some more trees and repetitive trees and stuff like that, I'm going to mention, go ahead and check out my Discord server, description link below. So if you're interested in doing build battles or talking to Minecrafters, including myself, go check out my Discord server. We got some cool stuff going on over there. And then also my Patreon, real quick, if you want to download this map and explore it for yourself, along with all my other maps, go check out my Patreon. That'll be in the description below. And then finally, my merch store. It's getting into the holidays, guys. Go get some Bubba Flubba stickers. All I have right now are stickers, magnets, and mouse pads, which I can confirm are all high quality because I bought all of them to quality test them, and I love them. So go ahead and check that stuff out. Fantastic holiday season. Go get some merch. But there's all my plugs, guys. I had to do it. I had to do it. You know I had to. But right now, what we're working on right here is a pretty cool building, actually. This is the Statue of Liberty Museum, which inside of it has the original, there's like a torch of the original statue, which I don't really understand because it might be like an old torch they switched out or something. I don't know what the exact history behind that is, but I know that there is a torch in that museum of some sorts, but that's cool. A really modern museum with a grass roof there you saw. And then here's the big center circle area. We have a big old flag and a big old flag pole on top, which is very nice. And we're adding some trees here, and we're coming around to the sides and adding some more bushes and trees and plants. I love it. You guys know how much I love it. And then we're gonna come down into this section up here in the front right next to the statue and add this little building here, which I actually don't know what this building is at all. So tell me down in the comments, all you New Yorkers, what building is this right here? Because I don't actually know what goes on in that building. It's a really new building, I've noticed. So I've had trouble noticing what's actually inside of it. But guys, it's coming to the all-important time of the video, the actual statue itself, the Statue of Liberty. You can see I'm kind of starting off with a rough sort of just throwing blocks out everywhere, and then I kind of come into each little place and fine-tune each little section as I get more details and more fine points everywhere, and get everything looking the right way it's supposed to be. You can see it kind of slowly coming into shape here, getting the head in here, getting it all looking nice. I noticed the head was way too big, so I did end up downsizing it. It's not as big as it looks right now, so you'll see me shrink it down there. And there we go. And now you can see me shrinking that little head down there. You can see the book right there, or the Declaration of Independence that she's holding right there. Boom, turn it all to copper. Very nice. And you can see the floating copper blocks right there above the head, and the head looks all goofy right now. Again, the replay mod was being weird. I don't know why it looks like that, but it doesn't look like that in the final cut. The head looks very nice. And then obviously there's the torch right there. Very beautiful, very nice gold torch on top. And there we go. Look at that beautiful statue, just like that. Adding some more fine details there, and everything should be looking beautiful and dandy. And now the final touch to this island, we're adding the little docks here, like I said a few minutes ago. Here's the final dock, and then we're gonna go ahead and get into some final cinematics. So as you guys watch these cinematics, I want to thank you so much for watching. This was an awesome build. Thank you guys for suggesting it over on Instagram, by the way. If you want to suggest some more builds to me, go over and check me out on Instagram in the description below. But enjoy these cinematics. This was an amazing build. Have a fantastic day, guys, and until the next video, goodbye! And as we fly away from the Statue of Liberty, I want to thank all of my amazing patrons. You're all amazing. And thank you all once again for watching this video.